Let's rewind back to your childhood for a moment. You're watching Chaotic for the first time, and you're about to witness Major Tom's first ever drone battle. All you can wonder to yourself is, which creature is he going to choose? And just like that, the most popular creature in the history of Chaotic was born. Welcome back to the Chaotic Chronicles, a series where we observe some of the most powerful creatures in Param voted by the Chaotic community. In today's episode, my favorite creature, Maxxor. Maxxor is one of the most important creatures in all of Chaotic. After all, the series establishes him as Tom's main creature early on prior to Tom even discovering that Chaotic was a real place. In these clips you can see Tom kicking code in computer matches using Maxxor. The character of Maxxor holds a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. Not only is he the leader of the overworld tribe, but he constantly protects all of Param. In this clip, you can see Maxxor sacrificing himself to protect Major Tom, a human, somebody who's not even part of his tribe. But that's the awesome thing about Maxxor. He's not looking to just defend his own tribe, he's looking to do what is right. For this episode, we're looking at the Dawn of Param Maxxor, my personal favorite Chaotic card of all time. He's one of the strongest cards in the entire Dawn of Param set, and has a max energy of 65, 60 speed, 90 wisdom, 75 power, and 110 courage, with 2 music abilities. Every kid was jealous of Major Tom and the relationship he had with Maxxor. The leader of the overworld tribe, the coolest character in the TV show, trusted a human. It gave the show a sense of humanity and connected you to the character. While I know that Maxxor isn't going to be everyone's favorite character, we all have to admit that this was the card to have growing up. This was the card. As you would expect, being the main character's main creature, this card was extremely sought after and not easy to pull in packs whatsoever. You could try pulling it in a starter deck, but let's do a little experiment to see just how many people in the Chaotic community actually pulled a Maxxor in one of these Dawn of Param packs. I think it's pretty safe to assume that if somebody packs a Dawn of Param Maxxor, they're putting it in their thumbnail. Look how many videos I have to scroll through just to find a single video with that exact card in the thumbnail. Let's sit back for a moment and witness a beautiful moment in Chaotic history together. The character of Maxxor is not perfect by any means. He has a temper sometimes. Sometimes he gets frustrated with the amount of pressure that comes with being the head of the overworld. But this is part of what makes Maxxor such a great character, the adversity that he faces. One of the toughest battles we've seen Maxxor go through is one within his own head. While saving Interest from being trapped, he gets cast with a decomposition spell by Lord Von Blute, and what follows is not good for Maxxor. Let me read to you what it says on the decomposition card. His strength faltered, his bravery waned, his feet dragged as he went insane. Believe me, I know, it sounds creepy. This spell trapped all of Maxxor's courage inside of a coal stone, but sure enough, our hero prevailed through with the help of Major Tom. This made for one of the coolest scenes in the entire show, and what I refer to as the return of Maxxor. As if the show didn't do enough already to make you want the card, he's on every single playmat that comes with every single starter deck. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this video is partially a love letter and I guess a bit of a thank you to the creators of Chaotic, because this character meant a lot to me as a kid, and it still means a lot to me as an adult, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that can relate. The writers of Chaotic do a brilliant job in making Maxxor a multi-dimensional character. Here we see the brute force side of Maxxor in a drone match, but he's not just a brute force. Here he's sensing a nearby Mepedian and quickly acting on it to save his friends. But he doesn't just act with violence, he quickly thinks as the leader he is and commands Frafto. We also get to see a calm and calculated side of Maxxor, the behind the scenes. I personally used to love these because it was an everyday look on what the life of the leader was like. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I had a great time revisiting this series and I look forward to continuing it. Maxxor will 100% get a part 2 because there's so much more to talk about with him, and I look forward to doing it. But for the next episode, let's talk about somebody who's helped Maxxor and taught him a lot over the years. I really look forward to this next episode. Until then, stay safe and let's get chaotic.